Hey guys, Blind Guy Plays here and welcome back to another news video. Today we're going to be talking about Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're going to be talking about its release date, possible DLC rumours and the possibilities of Valhalla connecting to Assassin's Creed 1. So let's kick this video off by talking about the release date leaks. So recently on Amazon Italy, we had the Assassin's Creed Valhalla Gold Edition leaked, and it also had the release date saying the game would be coming October 15th. Now this is something that seems to always happen. Other countries will end up releasing their information a bit too early on Amazon or different game websites, and it will always have the release date on there. Most of the time they're always right, and in this case I believe that is the case as well. The past 3 Assassin's Creed games, Odyssey, Origins and Syndicate, have all released in October, so most of us were expecting around October, November time for this game to drop when they said holiday season. Some people were speculating maybe more, December, closer to the release of the next gen consoles. However, we did know that the whole buying the game once and getting it on the next gen console thing exists with the Xbox Series X, which led all of us to speculate that, of course, Assassin's Creed Valhalla has to come out before the Series X. So if a customer ends up buying Valhalla on the Xbox One and then they buy or get the Series X for Christmas, they don't have to buy Valhalla again. They just get an improved version of Valhalla on their next gen console. So I think it is very likely that October 15th will be our release date. Is it possible that it won't be exactly the 15th of October? And according to all the leaks so far, there's nothing to say otherwise. So now moving on to the DLC leaks. Apparently, we're going to be getting a story DLC for Assassin's Creed Valhalla that focuses on Beowulf. This leak came to us from the German Uplay store, and supposedly on no other store this information has been seen. I do have a screenshot for you guys here. Obviously, it is in German, so unless you speak that, you're not really going to know what this says, but it has been translated, and supposedly we're going to be getting a story DLC for Beowulf, and this links as well to the Season Pass. So it also confirms that we're going to be getting a Season Pass for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm not really a fan of Season Passes. They are something of the past that Ubisoft seem to still keep around. And of course Ubisoft love milking their franchises and their fans. So I'm not too surprised that there is going to be DLC for this game. Hopefully it's good, something similar to the Hidden Ones or actual worthwhile DLC that's worth paying for. And nothing like the Atlantis DLC from Odyssey or anything like Odyssey at all. Let's hope. Supposedly the quest line will be linked around Beowulf, so I don't think you're going to be playing as the character. I think that you'll be playing as our main protagonist, Eivor, and he will be doing missions or a quest linked to Beowulf for Beowulf. So if you're wondering who Beowulf is, he's actually kind of a fictional or mythological character. There are films and things based on him, but basically he's a legend. He was a hero from as early as apparently the 7th century EC and originates from kind of Germania and the German barbarians out of the time. So it'll be kind of interesting to see where Ubisoft take this. I'm guessing it's going to be similar to the kind of Atlantis and the things they did in Odyssey, where the pieces of Eden create legends to kind of come true and do weird things and manipulate DNA. I'm not completely against this. I do love mythology. At first, it's not great. The Assassin's Creed games are supposed to be historical, but it'll be interesting to see which kind of angle they go from it, whether it's a legend, whether they make it to seem as if it's true, or whether these Vikings believe in Beowulf. But it's interesting to see that we're already getting DLC talk and the game isn't even out yet. And now finally we're going to be talking about, will Assassin's Creed Valhalla link to Assassin's Creed 1? Now obviously there is a big time difference with when the games are set. Of course the first Assassin's Creed being set in the Crusades and Valhalla being set in the 9th century, and Assassin's Creed 1 itself taking place in 1191. So there is a big gap for these two games, so they're not going to connect in the words of two characters meeting each other. You're not going to have our main protagonist meeting Altair. That isn't going to happen. But the rumors are that Assassin's Creed Valhalla is going to connect to what we know as the modern day assassins. So from the Hidden Ones to the assassins, because they can't use the word assassins. There are some people talking and being upset that this new game isn't taking place with Assassins and Templar, even though it's focusing on that, supposedly, but again using the Hidden Ones and Order of Ancients titles. But it's not possible for them to use the words Assassin or Templar before the Crusades, because the word Assassin didn't exist until after the Crusades. It comes from the word Assassin, and it was obviously manipulated and changed by the Europeans into Assassin. And until the Crusades happen, we're not going to have the Assassins be called Assassins again, and there can't be Templars before the Knights Templar existed. And it's always been said that this new trilogy of kind of origins of the Assassins is going to be telling the story leading up to what we now know as the Assassins. even though I don't know what happened to Odyssey. They kind of went back instead of going forwards, but I guess it's up to Azrath and his team to continue and finish this origin story. But it has been said that this is going to be a much more Assassin and Templar focused storyline, which I am very happy with. Also harkening back to Assassin's Creed 4, because I believe our main protagonist in this, again like Edward, he isn't an assassin. We know that. He is a Viking through and through at first, and his goals and the assassin's goals, or the hidden one's goals, align, and they become kind of allies because they both have the same kind of goal in their life, I guess, in this mission that they have. Eventually, I imagine Eivor will join the assassins probably later in the game, similar to Edward. But all these rumours circulating kind of make sense, you know. There's not much more they can do in between now and Assassin's Creed 1. So the next Assassin's Creed game will have to take place after the Crusades, and it kind of feels like this is kind of the conclusion to this, you know, ancient kind of era of the Assassin's games, which for me, good. I'm looking forward to getting back to the Assassins and Templars. However, this does look like a very interesting Assassin's Creed game, and it has caught my attention more though than Odyssey did, and hopefully, you know, it's going to be more similar to Origins and the way it works and the way the story goes. And that is everything I have for you guys. I can go a lot more in depth on Assassin's Creed if anyone wants me to, so please let me know in the comments. I can make an everything you need to know about a Valhalla video, which I'm kind of planning. And of course, as more news comes out every week, I'll be reporting on it, that along with Fable and any other game news that I'm interested in and that I think any of you will be interested in. Once again, thanks for the massive support on my most recent videos. Thank you for subscribing. We're currently on 110 subscribers, which is insane to me. And as always guys, stay blind, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.